Hey there, guys. So I want to thank you for joining today's Wednesday midweek midday live stream. As always, you'll notice that I've made a few changes to sort of my platform as far as presentations because I just recently got a new laptop and I'm working on continuing to improve basically, the overall experience with not only my training, but everything that I present to you guys who follow my content and support my content. So I just wanted to share that with you that I'm investing as much as I can into my business to be able to give you guys as much value as possible and to be able to give you a seamless and clean experience. So you will notice, of course, I've got changes here and I'm going to continue to make changes and continue to evolve as I go, progress through my business venture. So thank you guys for giving me the support and for continuing to help me reach my goals and grow. I hope that you guys find all of the content that I share with you valuable and that you find it helpful. So even though I know tomorrow is Thanksgiving, I am still going to do a live stream today and discuss a quick topic that you guys can take with you. This is pretty much a topic that can be used, really, anybody can use it, but the primary focus is anybody that's focusing on muscle gain. So, for the topic today, we're going to be talking about body weight exercise and muscle gain. So, when it comes to body weight exercise and muscle gain, it is possible. You can start and progress through a program just by using body weight alone. Now, I'm going to sort of expand upon that a little bit more as I go throughout the presentation, but you can get started if you're a beginner and say you don't have a gym membership or you don't actively go to the gym. You can get started by doing just body weight workouts. So even if you don't have a gym, there's no problem. You can still get a great workout even while having no equipment. And I can attest to this because I do have a client that I work with at the moment. He does a lot of his workouts at home, and it's a great start. And I'm going to sort of expand on where you need to go beyond that as you progress through your program because there's a lot of aspects that you need to keep in mind if you're just focusing on, body weight. So, what I'm going to talk about is sort of overlaid here and just an overview. So, we're going to start with what are bodyweight workouts, what are the benefits, what are the negatives, and what are the best exercises you can do for bodyweight, workouts, focusing particularly on muscle gain. So, let's go ahead and get started and sort of discuss exactly what body weight workouts are. So, body weight workouts, as the name suggests, are exercise routines that primarily use the body's own weight as resistance. These workouts involve movements and exercises that leverage the force generated by the muscles against the gravitational pull, providing a challenging workout without the need for additional weights or equipment. So, of course, you're using your weight to basically perform the exercises, sort of to sum up what bodyweight workouts are. I'm sure you guys probably knew that, but I did want to give a sort of detailed description on exactly what that is. And, I'm always about, science based stuff. So I wanted to sort of share in detail what exactly bodyweight workouts are. So when we go into talking about bodyweight workouts, what exactly are the benefits of bodyweight workouts? So, of course, we're going to go over negatives too, but starting out with the benefits, convenience and accessibility is the major component and major, draw when people choose to do bodyweight workouts. So, bodyweight exercises can be done anywhere, requiring minimal or no equipment. This accessibility makes it easy to stay active whether at home, in the park, or while traveling. So, of course, you can do these anywhere. It's easily accessible. And I can say that whenever I started exercising, this is what I started out with. Because for the longest time, and I've mentioned it in the past, that I wasn't comfortable with the gym. So this was sort of my way to get started into, exercise and to staying active. And this is what I done, when I was a little bit younger. So another benefit is full body engagement. So many bodyweight exercises engage multiple muscle groups simultaneously. So it's going to promote overall strength and muscular development. So basically, like I've kind of talked about in the past, you have both compound and isolation based exercises. So basically, what full body workouts are primarily compound. So you're engaging multiple muscles of a particular exercise. And now I just mentioned isolation, and I've talked about compound and isolation before. But basically, what isolation is it's isolating a particular muscle. Compound is engaging multiple muscle groups all at once. So you're not only targeting that specific muscle, but you're also targeting multiple muscles at one time to perform the action, basically. So you're engaging those muscles and you're building strength with those when you do compound based workouts. And that's what full body engagement means. And that's primarily what bodyweight exercises are focusing on, compound based movements. Another thing is functional strength. Bodyweight workouts often involve natural and functional movements, include in as well as strength and coordination that can be applied to daily activities. So it basically, when we're talking about functional strength, that means that a lot of the workouts that are involved with, using just body weight and no equipment are primarily basically exercises that you do on a day-to-day basis. And they basically are able to give you more functional strength for various activities that you do in your day, whether you're working, whether you're doing stuff around the house. Functional strength is helping in all of those aspects. So it's allowing you to perform daily activities more easily, and you're going to have more strength because you are building upon, that functional strength. And not only, of course, that, kind of overviewing this, you have that convenience of performing bodyweight workouts. You are able to fully engage the muscles as well as having functional strength. So that's something that you should keep in mind. So moving on from that, we have the negatives. So what exactly are the negatives of body weight exercise? Now there's very few, but I do want to mention a few negatives, and I do want to expand on what I was talking about at the beginning, talking about progression with body weight exercises. So one of the major negatives is limited resistance. So one of the main drawbacks of bodyweight workouts is that the resistance is limited to your own body weight. So for individuals looking to build significant muscle mass or strength, the resistance provided by body weight exercises may not be sufficient over time. And I'm going to sort of expand on that here in just a second. Plateau effect. So as you become more proficient in bodyweight exercises, there is a risk of hitting a plateau, or it becomes challenging to increase the difficulty of the exercises. This plateau can hinder further strength or muscle gains, especially for advanced fitness enthusiasts. So going back to talking about the limited resistance. Now, you can build strength and you can build muscle from body weight exercise, but you do need to progress beyond that, because when you're using body weight, you're only using one type of weight, which is your body weight. So you're not able to do a progression. You're not able to add weight because your body weight is just what it is. So you have that limited resistance. So you can only use the resistance that your body has. So you need to continuously to adapt your muscles with different weights. And the only way you do that is, of course, going into, more resistance training, more gym-based workouts, strength training-based workouts. So what I'm trying to say is bodyweight is a great starter point to sort of, dip your toes into, a fitness routine or an exercise routine. But it's not going to be fully sufficient over time. And this is what I do try to explain to my clients. You can do a lot of workouts at home. However, you are going to have to progress. You are going to have to move to, more higher intensity activities, more, you know, exercises that are focused on, having more weight to be able to, build upon that muscle gain goal, because you're not giving your muscles challenge if you're just focusing completely on body weight. Now, like I said, these are just the sort of negatives. They are a great starting point. Completely fine if you're very new to exercise and, just getting started with a routine, but just know that you can't fully, you know, gain a ton of muscle when it comes to body weight exercises. And of course, going into the plateau, if you become adapted to, your exercise routine when you're focusing on body weight, you're going to hit that plateau where you're not going to notice as much gains maybe in over a year's time. So from there, you're going to have to progress in order to see more results from that. So, what are the best and most effective body weight exercises? So, I'm going to share some of these with you guys. I do have videos attached to these just to give you guys sort of an example of how to do these specific exercises. Again, these exercises can be done at home. They're great starter exercises, beginner based exercises that you can do if you're very new to exercise. So, let's start with push ups. Of course, push ups are very, common, very easy workout. So basically what push-ups are, they're targeting the muscles of the chest, the shoulders, triceps, and core. Now, like I just talked about before, compound workouts, this is basically an example of that, because with push-ups, you're targeting multiple muscles. It is primarily focused on the chest. However, it's going to also target your shoulders, triceps, as well as your core. You can also do variations of these, which are wide grip push ups, close grip push ups, decline, and incline. So, wide grip push ups are basically just like a regular push up, except your hands are a little bit farther apart and your arms are farther apart. Close grip is basically where your hands are pretty much right beside each other. And again, these are more challenging. Close grip is a really challenging push up, same with wide grip. So, you kind of want to, sort of start with a regular push up and then progress from there. You can also do a decline and an incline, and basically what that is you're doing a push up on an elevated surface, or you're doing it on a, lower surface basically. So that's sort of the different variations and sort of the different progressions that you can try. Once you sort of master the basic movement patterns, then you can sort of go into those other more advanced ones like a wide grip or a close grip and decline and incline. So the next one we got here is pull-ups and chin-ups. So this targets muscles of the upper back, lats, and biceps. So this is primarily targeting more of your back, but you're also going to be targeting, of course, your biceps as well. So there's many variations that you can do with this. You can do an overhand grip, which is a pull-up, underhand grip, chin-ups, and then wide grip or narrow grip. Same thing kind of with the push-ups. The difference between the wide grip and the narrow grip is you having your hands further or closer apart. That's basically what that means. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, when you're talking about the pull-ups and chin-ups, some now depending on what you're doing, pull-ups would primarily target your biceps, and then you've got your chin-ups would primarily target your back. So sort of keep those in mind, that even though, they are compound and they're going to, target multiple muscles, they will still actually, target a specific area, whether you're doing a pull-up or chin up, but they're going to be both compound based workouts, if that makes sense. So again, all your variations, you got an overhand grip, which is a pull-up, underhand grip, chin up, and then you got a wide grip and narrow grip, which is basically your hands farther apart or closer together. So the next one we've got are dips. This is one you can do, of course, at the gym too. It is using body weight, even though it can be used with gym equipment. So this actually targets the muscles of your chest, your triceps, and your shoulders. So there's different variations that you can do. You can do a parallel bar dips or bench dips, which are using, different sort of variations of just that normal dip. So These are great to do at the gym. I do these myself. But again, you could do these types of workouts if you had a sturdy surface and you had a way to sort of, you know, basically grip and do dips. It can be done at home. You just have to have a sturdy surface to do it, of course. So again, that targets the chest, triceps, and shoulders, but you can do different variations, parallel bar dips and bench dips. So I believe this was the last one I have on here. So body weight squats, easily be done at home. You can target muscles that include the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes. So it's going to target all of those muscles. However, squats primarily target the quads, but they also are going to engage the hamstrings and glutes. So there's many variations that you can do of body weight squats. There's a ton that you can, try out. And I would recommend, of course, if you're doing any sort of squat exercises, that you master the basic one before you move on to more of these advanced ones, because there's different ones that are harder than others. So you've got a narrow stance, which of course is depending on how far your legs are apart. That's just basically a different stance you're doing of the squat. You've got a wide stance where your legs are further apart. So narrow is just closer, wide stance is further. Pistol squats are, I don't have a video of this, but this is something that I could probably do a stream over in the future. Basically, pistol squats are almost like single leg squats. So they are very hard. I've done them myself, and it is an exercise that you have to have a lot of balance. So that's something that you need to keep in mind. So, of course, having a well rounded routine is going to help. So, incorporating balanced exercise would be a good idea before you would progress to that. Again, that's another topic, but pistol squats require a lot of balance and stability to be able to perform those. So, of course, you want to master the basic movement patterns before you go into any other workouts. So, that is basically all of the exercises I have and all of what I wanted to show you guys today. I hope that you found value from these, and I hope that you found them helpful. I try to, of course, make things as clear cut and as, concise as possible to give you guys the best information. And of course, I want you guys to, try this stuff out yourself. You can try it out today. You have, this video as sort of a template to show you what you can do. So definitely, try these out, you know, sort of adjust your routine, try the variations once you get comfortable. And then, of course, you want to progress from there. This isn't, when I'm talking about these bodyweight exercises, I'm just talking about primarily how to get started, how you can get started in exercise without having to, completely get a gym membership now. You can do it without having to start a gym membership, but just know that you're going to have to progress. You have to progress further. If your goal is to gain muscle and strength, you are going to have to progress from there. That's just the name of the game, and I know it sucks. For me, I hated the gym, just did not like the gym, when I was a little bit younger, and I just never felt comfortable with the gym. But I had to really get over that fear of the gym. And again, that's another topic for another day, but just what I'm trying to say is these are, you have to go beyond just these particular workouts. You need a routine that progresses. So keep that in mind. Now, these are great to start out, but just know, you are going to have to progress. So thank you guys, of course, again for watching. If you want to learn more about joining an online fitness coaching program, you can go to my website. It's bponlinefitness.com. There is an option if you scroll down to the bottom where you can book your spot. It'll say, it's like a button that says book your spot, and you can schedule a consultation with me free. It doesn't charge, it's no charge to you to schedule that consultation. And I do want to mention that, of course, I've shared it on Facebook and multiple platforms, but I am offering 50% off of my online coaching program. So that's any program, that's any commitment level that you choose. And if you schedule your consultation today and maybe you schedule it for later next week, you'll still be offered that 50% off. So all you have to do is schedule it before the 28th. but even if the date is after that, you can still get that 50% off. So I'm still offering that until the 28th, next Tuesday. So you can definitely, you know, be able to benefit from that. But thank you guys again for taking the time to watch this. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day. It really means a lot, and I love sharing this information with you guys and sharing this value. I hope that you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. I will have another live stream coming up next Wednesday where I'm going to be talking about the 5 kinetic chain checkpoints, which is a topic I wanted to discuss before. And I wanted to sort of expand a little bit on it for any of you guys who are new to my streams and to the group. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.